Welcome back to day 6 of our daily tool reviews. If you ever try to build an application, a chatbot, or just do some heavy data analysis, you know that absolute biggest bottleneck. Getting clean data off the internet? Traditional web scraping is a nightmare. Website blocks you, they are heavy with the JavaScript, and the HTML is totally mess. Today, we are looking at the Firecrawl. Firecrawl is an API infrastructure that solves this completely. It takes messy modern websites and instantly turns them into the clean data and your large language model can actually read. The best part, they have a web playground that lets you do all of this right in your browser without writing a single line of code. Today I'm going to walk you through every single feature of the web view so you understand exactly how powerful this is. So let's start with the basic. The Scrap tab. To test this live, we are going to use scrapthissite.com, which is a safe sandbox environment, but specifically for scrapping. Okay, let me pull this URL here and let me start with Scrap. And this is a URL we have added here. And if we can also select some format here. Before click on start scrapping, I can show you the formats like summary, questions, highlight, images, and branding. It's look in more depth to provide you the desired format. Like if you might be wanting to the HTML format, you can just select the HTML format here, and once we click on the start scrapping, it will do that way. So I didn't try this one before. I'm just here first time. So when I click on start scrapping, this is a live. I am not sure if it's work or it's required a sign up because I didn't add my sign up here. So let's click on scrap. Okay, so it's working. Here we go. So this is scrap this side, and let me click on the JSON. Create an account to view a full JSON or sign up 300 credits. Okay, I believe we have to sign up this one. Let me sign up and I will get back to you. Okay. So I have just signed up. This is their onboarding. They want to verify the email, but that is already there. I have used a single sign-on. I can skip for this one. I can accept the terms and condition. And this is the core snippet. This is how we can use in Python the API, and this is how there is a skill that you can use with Claude or with the other AIs. We can do with the Python also. Let me check if we have a Python online compiler. Check here, online Python compiler. So if I just remove this one and copy this old code and try to run here and click on install module. First, let me find this module if we are able to install. I'm not sure how this works, but just do her best. This is still initialization. Okay, so installing the Firecrawl. Okay, so it's able to find that package and that been done. So what we can do now, we can just remove this code. We can go back to our Firecrawl screen, and for testing purpose, we can just copy this code and let me paste it here. No, we was on the wrong window. So this is the right window, right? So this way I can click on run, let's see how it would work. Okay, so undetermined the column. Okay, looks like no new line at the end of scrap website. Okay, I have one more website. Let me try with that. So if this tool is able to do something, otherwise we will go with Playground. I'm not sure because this is a still beta edition, I believe, from their site. So I'm not sure if their SDKs work properly or not. So this code run, but we just return code 0. So that means it's not working that way. So what we can just click on next, and we can get started here. So this is how the things look like. Okay, so this is a night mode. Let me switch to the right one. Okay, is there a way I can find the right one? What is the system? Next dark system, right? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we are on the right page. So let me go with the scrap. So this is the scrap API, and there's all documentation here how you can bind the API with your Python code. You can use with the node, you can use with the curl and the CLI here, and they have provided all the code snippet for the each process. Like you can click on the batch scrap. This is how the batch scrap will work. They have added a code here. Then the JSON mode and the enhanced mode. There's just some personal information reduction and proxies over there. I'm looking for their playground, so we can just do something up there. Okay, monitor web, search monitor overview. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. Don't judge me here. I always find new tools and try to learn them. So if I click on scrap, and they should have a playground. Okay, so this is a playground. Okay, now it's showing me dashboard. So let me first open this side here. This one, so we can look how the side is look like. So this is the site that we are about to scrap. This is they have intent to be scrapped, like you are allowed to be scrapped, but don't try to do on other sites without legal policies, like you will be in trouble. So if you go to the site and view the page source, it's a chaotic wall of text. There is a nested tab, tags, navigation menu, and scripted. If you feed that raw HTML to ChatGPT or Claude, it gets confused and wastes your tokens limit. So watch what happens when we use crawl. I'm going to paste okay, so and we need to hit run. Okay, so that is a wrong tag. Sorry, we need to remove that one. Okay, so this is a markdown file. So internet best resource for learning web scraping. So let's just get this detail. What is in the JSON? It didn't pull much detail, I believe, because why I'm saying that, if you look here, we have this few lessons and FAQs. Let me check if it's able to pull that FAQs and lessons. And is the configurations, tool page, include page. Okay, so they have added all those stuff as an include page. So okay, so for that one we have to sign up for the Scrap Any website to get sign up, and then we will be able to see. But we can access the lessons, I believe. No, we can't access that lessons. Lessons and FAQs. Let me check if we can scrap FAQs for it. I'm just playing around to just check the capabilities of this one, and I think this is a wrong format. They just have added this way FAQ, and if I just click on start scrapping again, let me check what it's called. Okay, so this is JSON, this is markdown file. Let me open it here. So this is pretty similar, I believe, but the main agenda is to show you like how this tool is like. You can just use this one and you can do different stuff. And similar way, if we need to find the map of the website, I believe they are also providing that kind of stuff. I was looking here. Let me go back to their playground. This one, go back, and I believe this is the map. Attempt to output all website URL in few seconds. So let's try with this website again, scrapthissite.com, and let's check. Oh, here we go. This is pretty cool. It's able to find the map of the site, and this is the JSON edition. You can just copy paste and for your own information and anything you want to do. And also they have a search tab here. So with the search tab, I think this is a pretty straightforward search, but this is all available on the API. So that is the agenda to explain. This is all available on the API. You can build your own SaaS app, you can build your mobile app, you can just bind their APIs, you can do the stuff. You don't need to handle all those infrastructure in-house. You can just utilize their APIs and you can achieve what you want to do here. Like most of agents are not able to browse the internet, so that is the main hurdle. So with this one, there is some programmatic way you can just grab the internet, and your agents will work more efficient way. If you are using a mobile app and you have binded with that and you want to agent to browse the site, so you can use their Firecrawl API. Here is the best person. I believe their documentation is pretty extensive. You can just review there and you can find out. So this is we have just submit one query. So basically, as per my understanding, how this thing works, if you click on get code, so this is how their API infrastructure, like you need to import the request. This is a standard Python module, and then you will create a payload with the different parameters like query, the source of web, and the limit, and all the stuff, and authorization, obviously. And then you click on print JSON, and it will pull all the data. So this is how the things work. You can either bind with the MCP, you can use the MCP server with the cursor Cloud, and I believe you can use with the VS Code. So the similar way. So they have just created this playground to just to walk you through like how the things work in action. So any tab you click and you can get code, and you can find out, okay, so this is a scrap symbol, and how the parts work. I didn't verify this API. For that I have to upload the documentation, but this is some OCR. You can use their API, and I believe you can just post the document over there this way, like they are passing their the URL of the PDF document, and it will just pull all the content from it. So this is pretty much from this tool, and you can I will post their website into the comment section. You can review the firecrawl.dev playground, and you can just browse their tabs and all those stuff. They have also SDKs, API, CLI. I show you in a few seconds before how you can utilize their APIs and MCP to CLI. This is pretty much because I was working one of my apps, so that is a really big hurdle. I'm not able to browse the internet. My agents was stuck, and that all goes wrong. So this is pretty much you can find with your any application for the SaaS application, or might be you are building some agent's website to find out some important information. So this is the how things work here. So Fireclaw is like I have said, like it's doing the heavy lifting, so developers don't have to do. So being able to test all of this right in their website, it's incredibly accessible to anyone. If you want to try it out, go to the Firecrawl dev and run your own test. Let me know in the comments below what is the most annoying website you ever had to scrap data from. Drop like if you saved you someone coding time, and I will see you tomorrow for the day 7. Bye.